Crypto medic, risk your mind, to save yours, in both life and crypto, crypto medic.
Good evening, guys. Today I want to talk a little bit about the exchanges. As you start earning that crypto money or you start investing, another thing that you might want to do is go to one of the exchanges such as Binance, Livecoin, HitBTC, Coin Exchange. And sometimes these ICOs that you get into will have either an internal or external or both. And sometimes you can find the coin value to be different on different exchanges. Excuse me, that's my pit bull playing around with the puppy in the background. Anyway, part of doing arbitrage is buying a coin or buying something such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, and then at a lower price, and then selling it after it has gained some value. Take, for instance, XRP, which is called Ripple. One of the things is that I bought Ripple in the background, and I bought Ripple I bought 22 coins of Ripple for $18. I held it for a few days, and the price was steadily going up, and it got up to $3. I turned around and sold those 22 coins that I bought at $18 for a total of $66. So I made a profit. That's the basic general of arbitrage. Now, there's so many ways to do it, and I recommend you definitely go and seeing Crypto Jarhead, who talks about his arbitrage, especially on Finecoin. He's going to start teaching me some so I can get better acquainted with that. But you can do this in order to make some quick money, but you need to be very, very careful because the market is so volatile that it can just change in the blink of an eye. It can drop hundreds of dollars and stuff. So sometimes when you buy it, you may want to hold it before you sell it for that profit. One important thing that you'll learn on any of the channels that you visit dealing with people that are part of Team Us is you buy red, you sell green. Definitely buy red, sell green. So, buy it when it looks bloody on the markets, when the prices are dropping, because it always comes back and it just bounces back and forth. So another thing that you can do is you can buy your Bitcoin and just save it in your Exodus wallet. As the price of Bitcoin goes up and down, so will the price of the coin value that you have in your wallet. Let's say you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin now at $7,000, and then by the time it gets up to $8,000, you might have $120 worth of Bitcoin or $140. So sometimes you don't even have to invest in different platforms in order to make the money. So that's the point that I wanted to drive today on the crypto spectrum is, getting comfortable with using your coin exchanges. I use Binance and Coin Exchange and Livecoin. On Livecoin, you can play a game and can gamble some of your Bitcoin if you choose for winnings. Now, on to the health aspect of my YouTube channel. I want to talk to you today about the importance of CPR and learning it. Later on, in a few days, I'll get back to you more on CPR and some ways that you can get some training. Sudden cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death in the United States and Canada. And most all of it happens outside of a hospital. It is so important to have that little tool in your back pocket for when you're in the, out grocery shopping or at a sporting event or something like that, is knowing CPR. Current American Heart Association standards states that you should do 30 chest compressions to 2 breaths on an adult and on a child, but there's different compression depths that you want to take in consideration. On an adult, you want to use 2 hands. On a child, you want to use 1 hand. And on an infant, you want to use 2 fingers or your 2 thumbs. And again, that's doing, 30 compressions. One song that people like to listen to that kind of gives you the beat is, and it's kind of funny, or is Another One Bites the Dust. Or the Imperial Stormtrooper March from Star Wars will give you a good beat. But you definitely want to learn this tool, because you never know. And with the increased amount of students at their high school games just automatically dropping, from an enlarged heart or a cardiac issue, you never know when it's going to come in handy. And you definitely want to be there for, somebody in the past. Remember what I said in my last video? It's no greater love than being able to help somebody in their time of need that can never repay you back. Another thing I want to talk about today is, be the change that the world needs and wants to see in your life as you go out and as you are conquering new things. Be that change. Just know that it is more important to build your memories than it is to overwork yourself. And believe me, Crypto Medic is one hard working man. It is nothing for me to do up to 100 hours. But recently I've been trying to cut back, because I know at any time that even though I'm making the money, you got to have time to enjoy the money. And you need to make that time for your family. Your family will love to have you around. And you can do wild adventures at virtually almost no cost. And an adventure is something that you can do that takes you out of your normal. It could be anything as sitting down writing a book, to going for a walk and checking out a new place. Or it could be a small trip overnight or a day. I'm fixing to take the missus out to Savannah. She's never been, and we're about to celebrate our first anniversary. And so I'm going to take her out there, and we're going to go for a horse and carriage ride and stuff like that. But always try to set your standards as to be the change that the world needs and the world wants to see, because somebody's always looking at you. Just remember, I love y'all. One love to everybody. Be that change. Show that compassion and listening. Crypto Medic out.